Hi, I'm Tanisha Moffett, and I'm doing a review for financial strategies for my Communications 101 course at IADT, and it is March 2012. Okay, for starters, there are two books that I would say are definite to have in your house if you're concerned about your finances. I personally am associated with the Susie Orman programs. I use her FICO program, and I also use her 9-step program. There's a lot of them. There's some specifically for women. There's some for just specifically for people in their 20s and 30s. She has a lot of different plans, and I actually have about a dozen family members on different programs because it's best to do something that works for you and your family and your lifestyle. Once I got married, my husband was more like, here's my check, go ahead, kind of a thing. So because I was accustomed to doing everything by myself, it was a lot of money all of a sudden that I was associated with. So as soon as I was done paying bills, it was like, oh my gosh, I have X amount of money left over. And in the beginning, you know, X amount of money left over meant I'm paying off this credit card, I'm paying off the car, I'm paying off, a loan. So I kept paying things off. Well, 1 year later, I have no debt, and neither does he. So then you have $500, $600, $700 that don't really have places that they're supposed to go, and that's when you start doing frivolous things if you don't have a plan. So if you already have the debt, here's what you can do to cure yourself of that debt. First of all, nothing can be done without a plan. You need a plan. The reason that you need a plan is because you need to establish what it is that you're trying to do and have it written so that you can hold yourself accountable. If you have your goals laid out and you haven't attained those goals, then you know you missed a step, and you can go back, take a look, and try to figure out exactly where you went wrong. So the first thing that I would say to do is make a list of 25 things that you would like to do over the next 10 years. Now these can be, I'd like to eliminate all of my debt. I'd like to pay off my house early. I'd like to pay off my car or cars and cash out another vehicle. I would like to go on a vacation. I would like to add on to my house. I would like to put money aside for my children, put money aside for my grandchildren. I would like to buy a franchise. All of these are examples of things that you would list, and you would list all of them, all 25. Once you have those 25 listed, you want to start going through and make A, B, and C. A being something that you absolutely feel like you have to do. B being something that you would really like to do. C being something that, if you get it done, yay. If you don't, you're not going to cry about it. Go through your list, A, B, and C, next to each one of the things that you want to do. Once you have your A list, pick 3 of them. Those 3 are going to be your main goals for your first 2 years. The reason you have 3 is because you may attain 1 faster than expected, and then you can go ahead and you still move on. You're going to snowball those things, because what you're going to do is you're going to create a budget after you've created your plan. Your budget is going to let you know where money's supposed to go, how much money you're putting to it. The first thing you need to do for 1 whole month, save every receipt for everything that you purchase. The reason you're going to do this is because if you sit down and you make a list of your bills, you're not going to add every single detail. Trust me. So save all of your receipts for a month. Sit down after you've saved all those receipts for a month and look at those receipts, categorize them. You have a list of categories. You can find that on any site on the internet. There's tons of them. Bankrate, I believe, has about 5 or 6 of them. So you use those, categorize all of your receipts. That gives you your actual budget for a month, which is, it normally will exceed your income, and you'll surprise yourself, and that'll be the reason you live paycheck to paycheck. It's because you didn't realize you were spending that excess money. Once you do that, you have a difference. You decide what you want to be spending each month, and then control your spending. I have something in my purse, I have something in my car. It keeps me accountable for everything from ATMs to, Walmart makes it real easy for you to pull a little bit of money. Don't do that anymore. Once you've done that, create a 6 cans plan. I can tithe. I can finish free, which is you owning a business. I can save for what I want. I can pay my bills. I can have fun. And I can educate myself. Each one of these is going to get a percentage of your income. I can pay my bills should only take up 50% of your income. By the time you're done with your plan, you should be able to take your income and put it to every single one of those things that I can do. By the time you're completely finished with the entire plan, you'll have control of your finances, you'll know where everything's going, you'll have a budget, and you'll be able to teach it to your kids. Now, as far as your debt's concerned, every time you pay off debt, roll that money onto the next debt or onto the next goal. So that way, you're spending money you've already got. You're not trying to find a way to make more money, to spend more money. And then you can stick to the 6 cans method, and before you know it, you can retire.